Hello, it's me, Grand Master Daw, again with another post. Grand Master Speaks. Well, in this post, it's not going to be forever. I'm just going to mention high Dan ranks and the martial arts experts and what you actually do. Now, the thing is, there's many individuals that are high-ranking martial arts experts, and they think that they're better than anyone else who's ever lived and all of this stuff, but they don't do anything with it. Now, from my experience training in clubs with people and training with people, if you're any grade higher than first Dan black belt and you never taught anyone or did anything or gave back to the martial arts community, even your own style community, there's not really much point in walking around like you're better than anyone else, because all of the masters and experts will pick you up on it. So, to be honest, somebody who is like 4th Dan black belt in karate or something, and they never wrote a book or taught anyone or did anything with their skills, yes, they can handle themselves. They should be pretty good if they're 4th Dan black belt, for example. But if you've never taught anyone, if you've never written a book to help people, if you've never done anything with your knowledge, it's a waste of time. It's like somebody who's trained for years to be a plumber or something, or a doctor, and when they get their qualifications and then they don't do anything with it. You see, take for example my Global Shorinkenjitsu Academy. Now, I own the Global Shorinkenjitsu Academy. I created it. I've got a few students all over the world, and anyone's welcome to join. Now, I am 7th Dan in Shorinkenjitsu. My point is, there could be lots of people that are 8th Dan, 9th Dan, 25th Dan Shorinkenjitsu, but they haven't done anything with it, you see. Having a high Dan rank, or, you know, a high level of martial arts knowledge is no good if you don't do anything with it. So my point is, this post, it's as important what you do with your martial arts skills as it is to actually have the high ranks and things. So my point is, look at me, use me as a perfect example of my point in this post. I am Grand Master. I've been Grand Master since I was 28. I've been Grand Master multiple times. I'm probably Grand Master more than anyone else who's ever lived. But I haven't just created these styles and done nothing. I've filmed my styles. I've got videos so anyone can learn my styles. They can open classes. People can read my books. People can know everything I've done. You could ask me, and I would tell you, and it would be exactly the same as it says in the book, because everything I've said is true. Now, I do know that some people like to pretend to be people like me. They like to pretend to be the big chief and the Grand Master and stuff, but they don't do anything. They don't have any books. They don't have any proof that they've trained hard. So, if you want the epitome of a martial arts expert, look no further than me and my schools and my courses and all of this stuff. It's all there, you see. It's not as simple as saying anyone can be a high grade, because that's not true, you see. It takes ridiculous dedication and effort and training to get anywhere near 10th Dan, 9th Dan, 8th Dan. But the thing is, it's the sort of thing, when you get to the high ranks, you get put there in lots of styles. You don't just give someone some money and they make you 8th Dan or something. That has happened a lot of times in dojos all around the world. So it does go on. People do go on an aeroplane Grand Master and things. They go abroad, they get on an aeroplane and they come back a Dan rank higher. Aeroplane Dan rank, aeroplane black belt, they used to call it. But I mean, that was before I was born, really. But with the high ranks, in lots of the styles, and the trolls and the idiots and people that have never trained, they don't know this because they've never actually done martial arts, you see. But I've trained for like 3 decades. So when it comes to over 6th Dan, when it comes to like 7th Dan, 8th Dan, 9th Dan, you normally get given that rank in lots of styles. So it's an award. It's like my 8th Dan black belt in Snake Fist. It's an award. So it's nothing to do with you have to train for 30 years before you're a Grandmaster and all this stuff. That's bullshit. Some people are Grandmaster in their early 20s. Some people are born into the family and they inherit the title of Grandmaster because they run the school, but they might not even train. So it does happen. You could be married to, your husband. If you're a woman, your husband could be a Grandmaster and he could pass away and you could end up being the Grandmaster, even though you haven't actually trained in the style. So it's not as black and white as people think. But my point is, it's in the martial arts, the proof that you're an expert is in what you give back. So I am a perfect example of an expert. I've given back to the martial arts community. I've filmed my styles. I've got so many video courses, it takes the piss. And I've got books. I've got over 20 books. And anyone can come and learn and see what I've done. So it's not who's the highest rank. It's who has made the most effort, you see. So, there could be people that are like 10th Dan in a style that haven't done anything. And then there's someone that's like 6th or 7th Dan that's actually put the work in and created the books and stuff. And they're not as high a belt or Dan rank, but they're much higher respected, you see. So, unless you give back, unless you use your skills to teach others or help people, the high ranks is a bit of a waste of time, really. But yeah, that's my point. I hope you enjoyed the post. Thank you for listening. Have an amazing day.